Morning. Yeah, it is morning for me. Evening, guys. Welcome to Football with Brownie, latest episode of the late night Q&A. Most of you enjoy it. It is adult material, so if you coming in on your mum's bloody YouTube account, no, I'm not to blame for that. No, I'm not to blame for bad parenting. Anyway, welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, spreading a love during this pandemic. And before I go any further, check that ticker bar below. Please like, share, most importantly, subscribe to Football with Brownie. Also, the Facebook page is there, the Twitter, and the Instagram. The latest figures are above. Channel's latest figures. We gained 3 since the last show. So 1904 now. So we're 96 away from a magical 2,000 milestone. Facebook likes have gone up, Twitter's gone down, and Instagram gone down. Probably late night, probably ex-girlfriends of mine. Anyway, right, before we go on the chat, let's tell you scores on tonight in the Premier League as we done the watch along. One second. Yeah. Don't worry, Randy. I've just had your photo now, but it's also as well on the other platforms as well. So I'm going going up to 10 now people watching. So we all know notifications on YouTube. It does look as if no one's having the notifications throughout this 1 week period in which YouTube has knocked the channel for because of a apparent copyright strike. But I'm sure we come to the end of that now, actually. But you know. I'm sure most people will come in as the show goes on. Right, the scores today. Okay, in the Premier League. Newcastle 3, Everton 1. West Ham 1, Watford 0. Now, guys, if you can help me out, I have seen a few songs by Watford coming on social media, but unfortunately the only ones I've had have been some of the words have been taken out. So if you can help me out by finding me an undubbed version of some of the songs Watford fans were singing with Kurt Zuma, I'd really appreciate it, and then DM me, because I'm sure some will be going on social media as this show is going live. In the Championship, Stoke 3, Swansea 0. Great was out there for Stoke. Luton, they did manage to beat Barnsley in the end. It was 2-1 to Luton. Fulham 3, Millwall 0. London Derby. Derby 3, Hull 1. And Coventry 1, Blackpool 1. Looking at the table, Fulham is running away with the Championship this year. And it's very tight for that second place. And Derby, they're up to 18 points now. 4 points away from safety, but Reading do have a game in hand. Also, I forgot to sorry, because of the timing on you. It finished Burnley 1, Man United 1 as well. Okay, tomorrow's games in the Premier League: Tottenham, Southampton, Man City, Brentford, Norwich, Crystal Palace. Then in the Championship, Sheffield United against Max's West Bromwich Albion. QPR, Middlesbrough. Preston, Huddersfield. Bristol City, Reading. Bournemouth, Birmingham. I know Zulu's on tour, is going that one. Blackburn, Nottingham Forest. And the watch-along, somehow I will get a stream, will be the 6-pointer between Cardiff City and Peterborough. If Cardiff win that, we have 12 points then away from Peterborough, who head the relegation placing. And Villa and Leeds are also playing tomorrow as well. So please join us, guys. Right, let's go in the chat. Let's see who's in here. Who's first in here? Let's see. Brownie, you late, Brownie? Yeah, I know I was late. I was hunting around for alcohol, to be honest, but looks like I'm on water tonight. Iwas, yo. Hi, man. What's going on with you? What? With your facts? Do you think my new... I think only a certain... We're dealing now, Harry, with a younger generation. And, I think I needed to explain why Zulus were applicable to Birmingham City. I don't know, man. I'm being completely honest. I don't know. I think if you're going to do a strictly Birmingham contented channel, I think Birmingham may need to come into it somewhere. So that if people, for example, found out about, they wanted to find out about the protest march, they put Birmingham protest march, and, by then put Birmingham. You see, this is where I do fall down, because I'm really, really uneducated, if I'm honest with you. I should be more educated regarding analytics and so on. If it was me and I'd done a Birmingham only YouTube channel, I think I would put Birmingham City in the name. Guys, listen. Look, as a community, we need to help each other out. Please, I know many people in the chat are better with analytics than I am. Max is a good one. Guys, what do you think? I'll have to be completely honest with them, Harry. Zulus were Birmingham's football hooligan firm in the 70s and 80s, and they were, and 90s, and to be honest, and in the noughties as well, and they were a nasty bunch of bastards. They would not fucking run, and you knew you were having a difficult afternoon if you were going to Birmingham on Saturday at 3 o'clock, or even if you were changing trains in Birmingham New Street, to get home. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I don't know because of my generation. I think it's a generational thing. Listen, guys in the chat, what do you think? You are all different generations than me. What do you think? Oh, right, okay, hang on, Andy. I know what you mean. Okay. Piss off, Randy. Yeah, okay, right. Hang on. Let me, first of all, before we go into any topics, I just want to see what people's reaction with regarding okay, let's see, guys. Listen, as Facebook subscriber or YouTube subscribers, what do you think? Am I right in saying that, or am I? Stefan does say, and I do have to support, and I know he bangs on to me about Max is right. Yeah, Max, you are right, especially in this day and age as well. you need to also take in consideration with it being an ethnic group. I know it's not a racial thing. I really know that. But listen, in this day and age, mate, you know that social media firms, really don't want that kind of. Potentially, you could have YouTube stopping, slowing your promotion down. Let's just say, uh, slowing it, not putting new videos out simply because they think the channel name is completely different to what the actual meaning is. Max is absolutely right, I think, on that. Stefan is right where he says, I'm a firm believer. I'm an absolute firm believer that you do have to work with collaboration with other channels. And you know, you can grab the audience of one another's channels then. I'm a firm believer of that. That's why I should be doing more Brownie Meets podcast. I'm still waiting for Ryan to come back on that one. But yeah, I'm a firm believer of that one. Right. Come on, then, let's start. Kurt Zuma. Let's start. Let's go. Okay, Kurt Zuma. We all know the social media video. I done an upload early this morning. All of a sudden, he gets named. Right. In my opinion, and this is only my opinion, sometimes football clubs need to take a hit, a financial hit, to keep the moral high ground. Football is used as a tool to make society better. We've recently had, the Black Lives Matter protests, the taking of the knee. I know people have many opinions of that, but I think the message they were trying to get out was the right one. We've had recently we've had the Isla Caton campaign, which reached many areas in which even further out than the football community. We've had Bradley Lowry. We've had many other campaigns, which hasn't just been good for football and footballers. It's been good for society. But the football community need to make a stand when things aren't right. Not try and brush things under the carpet. Now, we recently had the Mason Greenwood issue, and you guys know that I actually broke the alleged activities of what Greenwood gets on in does in a bedroom back in November 2020. You guys have also seen how Manchester United tried to push the issue under the carpet. Lo and behold, 14 months later, the similar issue comes to light. But let's be honest, it only comes to light because the ex-girlfriend actually put it out on social media. Had she not have done that, I have no doubt whatsoever that Man United and the media in this country would have brushed it under the carpet once again. Then we had a couple of good days regarding, the PR of football and footballers. We had a wonderful, wonderful few minutes. Jack Grealish walks into hotel where Man City was staying, and he makes a disabled kid, you know, a lifetime of memories just by taking a minute or two out of his time, signing an autograph and having a photo. We've all seen that. We then, unfortunately, Isla Caton lost her long-term battle with cancer, but all the good that come out from that. And unfortunately, it just takes something like this to give the football community and footballers bad press again. And I am sick of it. I am sick of it. Now, when you go to the ensuing question, first of all, they were laughing when the cat was being abused. Now, what we got to remember is that the video is actually it's edited. It's actually 3 separate videos and clipped as one. So on 3 occasions, 3 different occasions, that cat has been abused. And they were laughing right through. On every single one of them, they were laughing. And they done laughing emojis on the social media post. And it was in front of his kid. In front of his kid. So, I don't understand why social services haven't been involved, because I go on about bad parenting. I just mentioned it on the intro. Where it says that this type of show does include adult content. If you're not an adult, then and your mum allows you to go on these watch these type of shows because she's given you her authority to use her name and her date of birth to get around YouTube rules. To me, that's a sign of bad parenting. Surely, your kid watching on while you at the age of 27 years old abuse the household pet. That's fucking shocking. And on top of that, you're quite happy for that to go out in the public domain. Maybe you didn't realize it would go as far in the public domain as you would have wanted. Maybe it was just shared within a WhatsApp group of people in which you may thought you could trust, or you did trust. But what's worrying about this is that there's people out there who you thought would also laugh once they receive a video from you abusing your household pet. So there's more sickos out there. Zuma cost West Ham between 20-30 million. He's on big wages. He should have his contract ripped up today. I know that financially it will really cost West Ham, paying it up. But he's also wearing a number 4 shirt at West Ham. And for people who don't know, number 4 was a famous shirt in which their legend Bobby Moore wore. So it's also taken a piss out of the legacy of the club. He should never have been named in the team today. Shouldn't have been named in the squad, let alone a team. But he was. Which then reflects bad on the club as a whole. The club weren't at fault that he's done this in the private of his own home. But surely the signals are that the club don't think that this is an issue. They completely read this issue wrong from this morning. They done a statement. We don't we don't condone animal cruelty. Well, who said you fucking did? Statement from Zuma, also weird. What did he say? I'm sorry if the video offended anyone. Of course it fucking offended it. If that video didn't offend you, then there's something wrong with you. He also said the two cats, our pet cats, are very healthy and happy. How do you know they're healthy and happy? What, when you drop kicked one of them, did the cat turn around and say, "Oh no, yeah, it's okay, Kurt. I just got a couple of broken ribs." You chased the cat under the table. You scared shitless. You were throwing things at him. Was the cat okay with that then? Probably not. Probably frightened him death. Was he okay with you slapping him very hard across the face while you, a kid, was holding the cat in his arms so he couldn't get away? I really want him prosecuted as an animal lover, sorry, and as a human being. Now, I done an upload this morning, where it was my time this morning, UK time about 4 a.m. or whatever. And in the last couple of hours or so, because Zuma was playing, it gained a bit of traction on social media, and with that come a couple of comments. Now, with YouTube, if YouTube think they're offensive comments, I can't see the comments in which people make, some of them. But one comment raised my eyebrow, and it was, "I can't see what the fuss is about. The cat's not in pain." And I thought, no, don't respond, because you know you're just making him win an argument. I thought to myself, that's where society actually breaks down. If people think that is okay, that is where society breaks down. I'm a firm believer that there's no difference between hurting a human being and hurting an animal, and the law in the UK should follow suit on that. You probably have a fine if that, you know. But I personally, there should be no difference to being, the offence of assaulting a human being to offence of assaulting an animal. That's my personal opinion. What's you guys? Sorry, I know there's a few cat lovers. Matty, hi Matty, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. He says, "I want to kick Zuma myself. See how he likes it." Yeah, you're right. Stefan says, I joined this because I saw Football Brownie. I thought it was such a crappy name. I had to check. Many thanks, Stefan. Cheddar says, if it started Diop, they would have conceded. West Ham have to start the best central defender. Sorry, but they're Champions League too. Yeah, I think that chase for Champions League, I think that's gone. But it's morals. You have to keep, you can't drop your moral standard on one issue e.g., racial discrimination. No, sorry, you can't keep your moral standard high with racial discrimination and yet drop it with animal cruelty. You can't do it. Yeah, absolutely right, Stefan. It seems some of these players are out of control, Stefan says. Problem is that they are bigger than the clubs. Got a feeling West Ham will take a dim view on this and hope they do. Well, they certainly didn't tonight. Essex police are investigating the situation, working closely with the RSPCA. Well, it all depends where he lives, really, because I'm hearing Surrey police are looking into it. Metropolitan Police are not taking any action. I've read that. Is it because people are just reporting it, from all over, so different police forces are looking into it? Is that right? Oh, I hate Pepsi. Seven says, don't know why a man, 27, remember, I would want to abuse an animal. As Adam knows, I was very upset by this. But why aren't I? That's exactly how I feel, man. It's exactly how I feel. Stefan, what the fuck we're doing, recording the incident, but laughing at it is unforgivable. As acting, as the act of abusing the poor thing. Yeah, I know. And Awash calling him a tosser. Yeah. Matty says, Awash, if you come up against him on FIFA, break his legs. Awash, whoever filmed it fucked up in terms of protect. Oh, well. Apparently, it was his brother, by all accounts. I've read that. It was his brother. Essex coppers should throw a book again. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've heard Surrey are looking into it. I don't. And Iwash says, "Therefore, man, if I can get red carded, Stefan, my poor cat, all that money, no class. This is, yeah, exactly, man. Nathan, can't wait for Newcastle beat. When is that, Nath? Matt says, 100% these clubs virtual signal, but when it comes to something on the horizon, nothing happens. Exactly, mate. That's my opinion. Exactly. We can virtual signal on one thing, but yet go into hiding on other things. Or try to sweep it out. Yeah. West Ham, yeah, but I don't think he got the strength, the squad strength, mate. Ernesto, hi Ernesto, hope you're well. Ernesto and Max as well. Guys, need to DM me your addresses, okay, for these hoodies. Adam Cavani. I know. That's quite messed up, really. I'm very good, Ernesto. Hope you are well as well, my friend, and you better now. Ryan says it was raised to Surrey Police and caused incident took place in Essex Home Rule Pass. Right, okay. I got you. His brother is a hero at Bolton, apparently. I don't know. I haven't watched Bolton for years, mate, to be honest. But bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Keep on chatting in the chat box. Just having a pee. All right. I guess, right. Okay. So let's cheer ourselves up, is it? Let's talk about Brownies night last night. Uh, we still went last night's close. That just shows how mad the night was. Anyway, Brownie had Brown. First of all, I actually met Tyson Fury last night. Couldn't have a photo with him in the establishment we were in. There's no cameras or photos allowed. So Tyson Fury, and yeah, we had a good chat because he remembered me from Marbella because he used to do a lot of road running in Marbella a couple of months before. Couple of months before he had a big fight. But he always wears that yellow shirt, you know, with the like the flecks of brown and white and all that. Anyway, yeah. So I met him last night, and yeah, I went back with a lady. I come back with a lady. Bloody hell. Where do I freaking start? Let's just say I've got a bruised ball bag after her stiletto heel domination. Right. I'm going to leave you like that at the moment. I'm going to leave it like that at the moment. uh, Zonuma. He was. Kieran. Kieran says, what's your thoughts about tomorrow's game? Doing a watch along on that, mate. Thoughts is that we're going to get all 3 points, I think, and get 12 points clear of that relegation zone. How about yourself? Hopefully, we'll tell you how much of a cunt he made himself look. Yeah, probably not, though. Probably not. Did I give any? No, I did not. No, I did not. I did not. But bloody hell, she didn't have to give me a wash because she squirted more than any girl I've ever had before. Honest God, I nearly drowned. I nearly fucking drowned. I'll be honest with you. What was she like? She was Russian. She was Russian. She was Russian. Yeah, she was all right. She was all right. Um, and she was fun as well. Not like a normal, you know. But oh Jesus, she was very strict, slapping me and bloody hard as well. At one point, I did react and grab her by her throat. Hang on, we're on about abusing animals. It wasn't abuse. It was. You know, we both give bloody. Yeah, but basically, she went, baby, I want you to. She went, waban, for fucking hell. She said, baby, right, I want you to wank for me, and she had a stiletto heel, and she really bloody pushed into my ball bag. It was hurting like fuck, but it kind of like turned me on a bit. I'll be honest with you. Wank for me, baby. I want to watch. And oh, fuck here now. Well, the thing was, I had bloody Viagra as well, didn't I? So it took fucking ages. So that meant the pain in my ball sack went on for ages. It really went on for ages. And went for me, baby. And she was like, she was slapping me and she, you like that? Bang! You like that? And I was like, fuck it now. This girl is a fucking nutcase. But I enjoyed it. Yeah, Kieran thinks he win as well. I think so as well, man. So cheating? No. Hey, we're not in relationship or anything. Not in relationship. You know, uh, just enjoying each other's company. But she's in Portugal, so there you go. Max says, Jesus, yeah, I know. Oh, honestly, it was, freaking pain. It was painful. It was painful, but I enjoyed it as well. I got a bruise down there. In fact, I got a cut down there because we smashed the glass, and her stiletto part must have picked up a bit of glass, so that when she did fucking um, really put pressure on her heel into my ball bag. I think a bit of glassware cut my ball bag. That's why I was hurting so much. Uni dress. I know. But I like the like dominating, nasty bloody Russians. I do. Geez, I tell you. Maybe in the future. I still got a number anyway. If it's any pain, I could stop. Well, I had Viagra, didn't I? So there was no chance of that. In fact, on about Viagra, she had gone, and like it was like I don't know, fucking hours later, I'm texting her, I said I'm still hard. She said, good, and it just went, yeah. Stefan says, you know, yeah, and can you imagine Nathan on you when I'm in. Whoa. I may knock my camera off if that's the case, Randy. Heart of glass. Yeah, that's Russian women for you. Cheddar says, I'm on the train without the headphones. Fucking hell. Yeah, proper pun pressure, loads of pressure. And it didn't half bloody hurt, I'm telling you. But I did like it. Right, bear with me, guys, bear with me. Okay, I'm going to see. You can't really see what she looks like. This is her. That's her WhatsApp photo. You can't really see what she looks like. Can't really see what she looks like. Nathan was in the chat. He was in the chat. Nathan, if you want to come on, come on. He was in the chat. And also, we go on about squirting, right? I'm not kidding you, right? One of my ex-girlfriends squirted loads. She did, and I loved it when she would squirt over my face. Right, Nate, I'll send you a link now, man. Bear with me, guys. Let me send a link. Right, Nath, I've sent you a link. Randy says, how do you need me? No, I'll be honest with you, Randy. I'll be honest with you. There's more. There's too many hot women in Dubai. It seems as if women come here thinking that they can all get a rich Arab or a rich Middle Eastern guy or a rich guy, no matter what. But there's too much competition. So you know, people like me have got far more of a chance of getting a good-looking girl than I would if it was in London or somewhere. Yeah, Dave, how are
Yeah,
you?
no. Right.
That's my opinion, anyway. It's all about opinion. That's my opinion. Dave, yeah, did you enjoy my story from last night?
Uh,
Oh
aye.
yeah, but I am finished yet. I am finished yet.
Oh God.
Right. So yeah, that my previous girl, squirting. Always loved her squirting. Made sure I was lying down. She would, you know, um, uh, over me and squirt in my face and that. But this one last night, right? I was licking her out, going downstairs, licking her out, right? And I could feel she was on the verge of coming. I could feel it, right? But what she done then? Right now, this was the first time she squirted, so she was full. Her tank was full, right? But what she done? She grabbed my head, right? She grabbed my head and she said, uh, swallow it all, baby, swallow it all. She grabbed my head so I couldn't move my head away from it, and she screwed right in my mouth. I swallowed it all. I finally come up. It was running down my face and everything. I tell you what, I tell you what. If I couldn't breathe out of my nose, there would be no more fucking brownie. I would have been bloody, what do you call it? Asphyxiation, innit? When you die of not being able to breathe. Basically fucking drowned. I basically almost drowned, mate. It was loads. It was fucking loads. That wasn't half of it then, right? And because she squirted about 4 or 5 times, mate. Right? My bed, my bed was absolutely soaking. And that was not because I was sweating and I didn't put the fucking aircon on. It was absolutely soaking. It was crazy. It was freaking crazy. Stefan says, people like me. No, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. They have to lower their standards. That's basically what I mean. What did it taste like? Gone off water, really. That's all it is, really, isn't it? It's water. Um, I can't remember, mate. I was in such a state. I really can't remember what it tastes like. But as Max says, yeah, Max is right. We all need a little bit of loving. Or depends what level of loving you're talking about, Max. But you're damn right on that. But yeah, honest to God, she was a mental case, but I loved it. Anyway, right, let's go through the fucking WhatsApp conversation I had with her earlier on. I said, hi, her name. Thank you for an enjoyable night. This was about 4 hours after she left, okay?
Okay, now.
And then she winked. She said, I'm trying to do this in a Russian accent, okay? Because she's from Moscow, right? And she said, I hope to see you soon, baby. I said, yeah, I did you also like? Of course, I also like. I loved it. And I was like, well, we can play a lot more in the future. I said, play a lot more in the future. And I said, I loved you squirting in my mouth. I loved it too, baby. Right? uh, yeah, it was some. Right. I said, my dick is still hard even after you left. She said, I know, because I know you took those tablets. I also loved you. I loved watching you wank for me, baby. I loved watching you come. And it just went on and on and on and on. It was crazy, man. I said, right, I ended the text conversation. Oh, thanks for that. I've just come. I'm off to sleep. I'm off to sleep now. I'll speak to you in a few days. That's basically how it ended. Yeah. So. Stefan says, rolling if it's the last. Yeah. Trying to think what else have happened since we last done a Q&A. Beyond the pale. Thank God I'm working from home, Randy says. Trying to think what else have happened. What else have happened? What else happened, Nave? Oh yeah, Forest Leicester. We've got to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's mental. That was a mental game, both off and on the pitch.
I did call for a couple of set
I
there.
haven't seen someone assault the well, they did with what's his name, wasn't it? Jack Grealish, Villa Birmingham.
Yeah.
You know? But it's very rare.
Oh, it is very rare, but when it happens, it's the ugly side of football.
For what I hear, and you know, this is not me bloody in the know type of thing, but what I hear, there was a planned meet going to happen, and it did happen, but Nottingham Nottingham Forest fans didn't realise just how many lads Leicester actually took to Nottingham, and they got outnumbered all over the shop. But that's what I hear, and you know, it ended up it was they outnumbered them so much. Leicester fans got, you know, didn't have nothing. So many of the Leicester lads didn't have nothing to do. Ended up fucking throwing chairs at fucking weird pubs. You know what I mean? Good job. The pub windows can't fucking fight back. They didn't notice they didn't smash a fucking pub window either. They were chucking chairs and tables that they didn't even smash it.
Didn't smash. Got to be hard in Nottingham, haven't you? So they probably got hard windows.
Yeah, suppose so. But you see, the authorities must have known that something was going to happen there. They must have known that.
And for that to be a bloody, you could tell straight away.
What time kickoff was it? 4 o'clock, was it?
4 o'clock, yeah.
For that to be a 4 o'clock on a Sunday kickoff, you know, sometimes I'm sure the authorities do plan things just to look.
The plan that.
This is what I think, right? And I've always had this kind of theory, right? When it was all, years ago when it was all kicking off, right? They had to bring in, police spotters, police departments, football departments within fucking police force, right? And, those football departments had to travel all around the country. Let's be honest. When the hard convictions come in, you'd be in prison, you'd be banned from football games, you'd be in prison, you lose your job, shit like that. That's when, and there's so many cameras around, that's when people started to change their mindset, think, okay, we won't do it within the grounds, we won't do it outside, we'll do it bloody,
yeah.
And when that happened, when the kind of change in mindset happened, that's when arrests started falling, right?
Yeah, it was.
And when arrests start falling, that's when government and heads chief of police think, okay, well, we don't need those amount of officers now working in that department. We can move them.
We need them working in this department, yeah.
Right? when that happened, when that started to happen, and people say 96 onwards, right? I am convinced, I am absolutely convinced that to keep the arrest figures, some of these fucking, some of these meets or issues happen between fans. I'm convinced that many of them, the police want them to happen. The police want them to happen to ensure that they can get arrest figures to a certain number so that they can keep their jobs, basically. Right? I know I'm one of and you know, even though he's a police officer, he did save my life a couple of times, to be honest with you. And he was a police spotter, and they they got rid of him. They got rid of him. You know, he was like the Cardiff like football liaison officer for 20, 25 years, and the police got rid of him because the numbers of the arrest numbers got down. Within 6 months, he hung himself, right?
God.
Because he just found his life worthless without his
Yeah.
job, and and I'm convinced that the police, to save their numbers, create issues to ensure that arrest numbers are still up. Convinced of it.
So,
You talked the other day. Cardiff went to Bristol City, right? Now people know the issues, you know, over the years between Cardiff and the Bristol clubs, not just Bristol City, but Bristol Rovers.
yeah.
Right? Now that was that a Sunday kickoff? I think it was.
No.
I don't.
No,
Or an early
Saturday.
kickoff. It was an early kickoff, right?
Saturday 12:15
Yeah,
kickoff.
something like it was an early kickoff. So the Somerset police knew that Cardiff were going to come into Bristol train station, right, at an earlier time. The time
Yeah.
in which they got to Bristol train station was a time in which Bristol Rovers fans were getting on at the same train station to go to fucking, I think they played Swindon at the time.
Yeah.
So it's potential to be absolute murders in that train station.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would have been cameraed all up. Luckily, you know, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm convinced of it, mate. Absolutely convinced of it. You look back when Everton played Millwall a couple of years ago and a guy got stabbed.
Yeah.
Everton fans come out to fucking South Bermondsey Station. No police around them.
No,
And
it's
they
great.
kicked off
It's
everywhere.
crazy. It's crazy.
It's set up, absolute setup. I'm telling you. John Wayne agrees with me. Yeah, I think most people may agree with me. You know,
Yeah,
most
I
people
agree with you. It's crazy because it's putting fans' lives in danger.
Yeah, just to keep numbers. That's, you know.
Which is crazy because
Stefan says, I agree. Seen in my own eyes at football, a low going in heavy-handed. Yeah, yeah.
especially non-league.
Cheddars even says, without doubt.
Non-league's got worse than anything. There's been a few, I don't know, a couple of the non-league paper put a lot in about it. Fights about the non-league's got worse. Security on doing
another
nothing.
tactic police seem to be using more now, right? To keep arrest numbers up. Now listen, whether people like it or not, you know, the kind of social aspect around going to a football, you know, you're going out with you're going out Saturday morning, meeting up with your mates, go to a game, normally then clubbing later and all that, right?
Yeah.
The social activities happen, drinking and, you know, taking narcotics. Let's be honest, it's been happening for many years.
Of course it
Right?
happens. Everything happens like that, yeah.
And it's just another tactic in which the police seem to be doing more now, right? Right? Is that when they were happy with certain arrest numbers, they kind of like turned a blind eye with people using narcotics at the football, right? But now we got sniffer dogs in. So even though the arrest numbers are going down on one aspect of because it's
Yeah,
not much, as much fighting,
they're
the
going
keeping
up on another one.
the arrest numbers are still going through the roof now because we bringing more and more sniffer dogs into the football.
It was always going to be the case though with these sniffer dogs.
Yeah, but it's a tactic, and it's a tactic. Whereas before they never, it's kind of like the police need the sniffer dogs because they need to keep the numbers up in the football, the arrest numbers up in the football.
Oh yeah, of course they do.
You know,
They've needed
Cheddar
that.
scares. They're bringing sniffer dogs into. They are now. Yeah, they are now, mate.
Oh, they are, yeah. A few grams of
Just had a new guy come in. Hi, Jake. Hope you well. Jake Ferris. Welcome to the madhouse, which can be on this front. Stefan, agree. Watch a program on YouTube, and a coincidence that sometimes arrive in the same time. Yeah. When I used to live in Paddington, right? I used to live in Paddington, and only for about 6 months, a year, whatever it was. But honestly, I used to have front seat bloody viewing after the games when all the fans around London were getting out of Paddington. Oh, absolute front seat. Newcastle was one. Newcastle were playing Chelsea, I think, and it was going off everywhere. Front seat viewing, man. Honestly.
Oh, it goes off every time Newcastle are in London. It goes off. It'll go off on the 19th of February when we play West Ham, and they put us a 12:15 kickoff. The cunts.
Everyone's saying, welcome to Jake. Very welcome, Jake. And why do we need to, exactly, mate? It's just to keep the numbers up, man.
A lot of trouble in football now is caused more by the policing at grounds and even the stewards, because the amount of stewards that just sit on the backside on their phone while they're at the game, supposed to be policing things, but they just sit on their asses on their phone. Doesn't help.
Jake said, "Good win Newcastle tonight." We actually done a watch along, me and Nathan. Nathan being a Newcastle fan, and I never thought that Newcastle would take all 3 points today. I thought it could be a draw or an Everton win, but
I was very confident going into the game. I thought we had enough to beat Everton. Frank Lampard has never won at St James's Park as a manager yet, so the record keeps on going. Frank,
Everton got big issues in the defence. Absolutely big issues.
Well, they should have sorted that in the transfer window. They had the money. Go on.
Yeah, but different managers, weren't they?
Well, Frank should have sorted that when he come in. Instead of getting Donny van der Beek and Dele Alli, who did absolutely shit all for them.
Cheddars. Best thing being stoned, going to a cinema. Oh, I hated being stoned, I'll be honest with you. I couldn't handle it at all. Stefan said, never been stoned at a football match. Seen it at Ipswich and Norwich game with coppers going in, pushing the crowd. Yeah, I know.
Oh, it happens. Definitely happens. There's a
you
lot
see
of
on
shit.
some of the uploads I do. You see some of the uploads I do. They just waiting for a reaction, and they push and they push and they push you, and they just waiting for a reaction.
It's not great when you just go to the football match to watch a game, not to watch a fight. It's like, come on, go to watch a game. Someone fight.
So what else? What else? Come on, what else can we talk about?
Well,
The
demise of Manchester United. Where's Pig? Pig, where are you? The demise of Manchester United.
Stefan, you said Pig was kicking off. What happened there? I'll have to watch it later.
Yeah, we have to watch that later. Funny. But I'll tell you what.
Hang on, I'll have to take us out. A big shout out to Pig, who's... There you go. He's designed the new thumbnail of Football Brownie because he's in his own words. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out then. In his own words, he said he was sick to death of seeing a blurred football late night thumbnail. So there you go.
But yeah, it happens, and the police. I think the police cause more trouble than enough at football games now.
And Max says, had police helicopters above us in the Olympic Park. Not sure what's going on, though. Wow.
Interesting. Well, West Ham were playing, so
Stefan, Higgs was raging early on. United so poor.
it's
It's
with my
it's the new penis formation, isn't it? Have you seen the penis formation,
God.
Ralph Ranić, that he
Yeah.
has?
Yes.
You know, it's like a left back and a right back of the two balls,
Mhm.
and then you just got a straight kind of shaft. Isn't it? It's kind of like the only thing is missing is a stiletto heel right in punch through in the fucking ball sack. That's the only thing that's met. Oh Jesus, it hurt. But I loved it. But she slapped me really hard, and I did turn, and I was like, "You like that, do you?" And she said, "Yes." And she went,
Well, with Manchester United, I think it's Man United are done now. I really think Man United are done. I don't see them come back from anything. They're not making top four. Spurs will make top four. West Ham will not make top four because when Newcastle smashed them at the London Stadium, like we've just done and smashed Everton, we're going to smash West Ham on any greater than Everton.
well,
Tell you what, bottom three I think will go down now. I think Burnley will survive now, you know. I think Everton will go down, Norwich
no, that's not
and
going to happen.
Leeds.
Often kicks off around Olympic Park. The penis formation is hard to get hold of. Right, hold the thought for a minute, Nave.
Try and take that into fucking Steam Workshop and be thinking, what the fuck you're trying to look at. But yeah, Ralph Rangnick isn't a great manager. He's lost it with the board. I see it getting all sour, and I see him getting sacked at the end of the season. Supposed to be their new man upstairs. He's not going to be, is he? I really do see. I think Burnley might survive. You never know. Then I don't know about Burnley, but I think Norwich are gone. I think Everton are gone after tonight. I think Everton won't show anything else. I think Everton might go, and I think it's between Watford. So Norwich, Norwich, Everton, and Watford. I think that's who've gone. I think that's what'll happen. I think Newcastle will stay up. I do think we'll climb the table. We're doing really well with the win we had tonight. Obviously, Spurs will make top four. So say champions Man City, second place will be Liverpool, third place will be Chelsea, first place Man City, second place Liverpool, third place Chelsea, fourth place Spurs, fifth place Arsenal, sixth place West Ham, seventh place Manchester United.
Well, 7 thinks that Norwich are going to survive.
I don't think so. Stefan, we've just fucking won
said
against Everton.
Newcastle top 6, baby.
Next season, Brandy, yeah. Chris Wood and the New Zealand lads will be buying all the New Zealand lads soon.
7 says Ralph is like a puppet, like Ollie. No, hey, who was the one that told everybody it's a PR machine, massive PR machine about this Ralph Rangnick? I told Pig. Stefan knows how to told Pig. I always remind him about it all the time because I had Mark Bowen on. Mark Bowen, head of media at Zenit St. Petersburg, and because Ralph Rangnick had a job at Lokomotiv Moscow before he went to Man United, and he made them worse than what they were.
Well, Ralph Rangnick isn't
they ran
any
us
good,
up
bro.
the season before, and then they were like 8th at the time me and Mark were talking. And
They're not that good, are they? Ralph Rangnick's done in football. I do think he needs to go upstairs and be direct with football at some club. Did you hear the news of
Cheddar
over?
says many say Norwich should go down, but he thinks
No,
it's harsh.
no, I really do think that Norwich are done. I don't see them coming back from what the demise have gone through, and they've not spent anything. They've not done anything to that squad.
Randy said my Woody has died down since we stopped. Yeah, she's alright, man, isn't she? She is alright, but she's got to back up.
Stefan, when you said Newcastle got to pull their finger out, we've just beat Everton 3-1. What has Norwich done? What has Watford done? What has Everton just done? Got absolutely smashed by a Newcastle team who've performed really, really well.
Stefan says it's a rigid formation. And Cheddar says, rat formation, it'd be hard to dictate. I see what you got. I see what you done there, Cheddars. See what you done there. So when Fergie left, said my mate could. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fergie was a legend. Obviously, when Arsene Wenger left as well, Arsene Wenger, when they both left, you knew that football was changing.
Right, listen, I'm gonna have to make a move. It's over an hour. Sorry, guys, but I need to go to a shop. I'll be honest with you. Right, so many thanks. Going to a watch along. Tomorrow, Cardiff, Peterborough. How I'm going to find the stream, I don't know, but we'll see.
I'll search through the night.
Yeah,
try and find
no
something.
worries. Many thanks for watching. Please hit the like button before we leave, and spread the word. Absolutely spread the word. Welcome to the new guy in the chat earlier on. What was his name? Newcastle fan?
He was called, was it Jake?
Jake it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Jake, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, Jake. And guys, if you are late to the show, please go back right to the start, and you'll have a few laughs. And
That's if YouTube keep this up.
Yeah, YouTube keep it up. Yeah. So beat YouTube to it. Yeah.
Beat YouTube to it.
Okay. Many thanks, guys. Randy, I'm glad that you Woody have gone down. You can now get on with your work. And then I'll catch you all later. Take care. Many thanks, Nate.
Thanks, bye.